Hello, people. Welcome to the Friday podcast. This is a thing I'm doing just for shits and giggles. I have, on here myself and Gareth.
G'day. I'm laying in my bed in just my underwear. Hope you enjoy that fun fact.
Nice. So, like all podcasts, we have some topics that we'd like to discuss. First of all, I was going to start off with, how subscription boxes make their money, but that's no way to introduce a podcast. So we'll move that back. So first thing, the Pokemon Go app came out recently, and
Only in Australia and New Zealand so far, I think, though.
pretty sure there was another country, but
Oh, probably somewhere else, but I know it's not in like America or anything yet, which is fucking surprising.
I'm surprised. Oh, Pokemon Go finally just went live on iOS and Android in the United States 11 hours ago on Forbes.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Alright, I didn't know that.
So, it's pretty cool. Garrett's pretty big into Pokemon. I haven't actually played any of the Pokemon games properly since Diamond and Pearl.
Best gen.
So, I wouldn't know much about Pokemon besides it's pretty skits. But the thing I wanted to talk about in regards to the app was that, it sounds like a good idea, but to me, my inner privacy freak just keeps saying, well, it could be exploited to get people's locations and where they live. Because if people are doing this in their home and shit, it uses Google Maps, I'm pretty sure.
No, he uses Google, not Google Maps. I think. Actually, no, yeah, it would. Okay, don't worry. Just
Yeah, it's, well, to actually, Google Maps. So, if I was going to play it, I would walk at least half an hour away from my house, and then turn on GPS services and all that.
Wait, who are you worried about, like, knowing where you are, though, or where you live?
Oh, no one in particular, and it's kind of pointless because,
The government already knows where you live anyway.
yeah,
So-
well,
To me, it doesn't really matter. Like, the only reason I would turn it off is just for the fact that if, say, you go into like Facebook or something while you're using it, you send someone a message or you post something, people know where you are,
true.
and it's just like, oh,
Yeah, like, it kind of doesn't make sense. I don't know why. I'm, like, thinking, logically, our computers, their IP addresses give away their location
exactly.
and all that shit. So, I don't know why I'm even concerned about it, but, it's the thing.
Nah.
I'm kind of keen to actually play it. Like,
It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
actually, I'm going to install it right now. I installed it last night, but then, I deleted it because I was talking to... I'm not going to say her name, I'm just going to call her my girlfriend at the moment. I mean, I know no one listens to this at the moment, but... actually, it's not even possible to have listeners since this is the first episode, but... for the sake of keeping
I'm gonna say hi to my mum and dad, who are probably the only ones watching right now. Love you guys. You do alright.
But yeah, no, I installed it. I was like, hey, I got something we can do together. And she's like, what is it? And I was like, Pokemon Go. She's like, no. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Me and my girlfriend went on a 1 hour walk, just playing Pokemon Go last night.
Yeah, see, that's relationship goals.
It's pretty fucking sick.
I don't like using that phrase because it just makes me cringe a bit, but relationship goals. Oh, so what I don't understand is, actually, you've played it a bit, haven't you?
I've played it for at least a good 5-6 hours.
Jesus. So
Yeah, I know.
when you see Pokemon in the wild, and I don't understand how you can see them on like concrete and shit. I mean, they're supposed to only be found in wild grass, but whatever.
Well, how do you explain Pokemon caves then?
Shut up. But no, like, so I'm looking at the images on the App Store, and the first image is a picture of Squirtle. But like,
Yeah.
what does it mean by CP 200? Like, what is that?
I think it's one sec. Let me get on the app. I think it's meant to be like its level or something. I think. Except it's weird though because the levels go above 100.
Yeah, no shit. Like this one says CP 278. It's like,
Yeah, I'm not too sure because I caught Hitmonlee last night and it said CP 100 something or other, and then one
yeah.
of my mates he caught like a Pharaoh and it was like CP 128 or some shit, and I was like, oh okay, I don't perfectly understand it, but
Well, that gives me a reason to get outside.
oh
Much
yeah,
more than I much.
oh mate, it's gonna get people out and about, which is good.
Yeah. Well, there's already been some incidents. I think Philip DeFranco spoke about it in a recent video where I think it was like people were trying to walk into a police station or something.
Yeah, I watched that today actually. That one, the police had to issue
Yeah.
something or other about
Don't walk into the
how
police station. You can catch them outside.
yeah, you can get the stuff outside, and it's like, oh, okay. I caught it when I caught my Hitmonlee last night on the game. It was outside a Taekwondo place, and I was
Yeah.
just like, what the fuck?
Well, what I like, and how does it like how does it work? Because what I mean by that is, how do you like? Can you get, for example, uh, in Pokemon Pearl, since I know that one, there's Pokemon you can only get in certain like areas towards the end of the game, like ninth gym and shit.
There's no more than 8 gyms, dude.
Oh shit. Okay. Eight. No, I always get it confused. Oh no, I don't know why I get it confused. Like
To
I
be
know
fair,
the eighth gym is the electric gym.
you're probably thinking fourth gen, then thinking like Soul Silver and Heart Gold, where there's 16 gyms.
Not
See,
even like yeah. For some reason, the number 9 just comes to mind, but I know that the last gym is the electric gym.
yeah, fuck
But
no.
like in that area, like before you get there, like there's a beach near there.
Yeah,
And you can only get certain like, and they're like higher level Pokemon. So in Pokemon Go, can you just right off the bat just get like level, 100, 278 child protection level? You know,
I'm not too sure on how it works fully. I've only played it a little bit.
because I was gonna say like another way to get people to get off their asses, me, would be have it so like you set like a certain home point, and then the further out you go from your home point, the higher level Pokemon you can catch.
Yeah.
I
See,
think that'd be cool.
the only problem with it is it works in your car.
Really?
Yeah, I caught a Rattata in my car the other day. Oh, not yet, yesterday, and I was just like,
So
oh,
it's
okay.
like Pokemon Snap on steroids if you're going like if you're catching Pokemon on the freeway.
Pretty much. Except you're actually catching them instead of taking photos of them.
Well,
Anyway,
I mean, nah, yep, whatever. um,
yeah.
okay. Blink's new album.
Blink 182. You can start this off because I know we have differing opinions on the subject.
All right, so I at first about a week ago, old mate Caleb showed me some of the songs in class, and I thought it was just the biggest, just piss in the face of the fans cash grab. Because he only showed me the shortest songs, and I was like, are you kidding me? They thought it was a good idea to put that, incomplete songs on the album. But then I went through it and listened to it today, and I like majority of the songs. Like they don't have Tom's. Tom has a way of making vocal melodies that just sound really nice. Now he's not there, but Mark has done an excellent job. Well, and Matt, a pretty sick job of emulating that. And a lot of the songs, yeah, they just sound nice. Like you can say your opinion while I just find the songs that I was hell into.
Yeah, well, I didn't know your opinion had changed actually because I remember when we talked about it a week ago. how you said all that, and I disagreed with the whole cash grab thing. I thought it was just
Oh,
I disagreed with that part, but I like the album. Like I like most of the songs. Like I'm into obviously the two singles, so "Bored to Death" and "Rabbit Hole."
oh, those are shit.
I like them. I prefer "Rabbit Hole" over "Bored to Death" personally. The
Same.
music video for "Bored to Death" is fucking shit. I'm sorry, it's awful.
Yeah, like
Um,
Oh yeah, you go.
so the whole thing about how he's writing on the desk, and I called it as soon as I saw that. I was like, he's writing "Bored to Death," and I was like, oh god. The songs I like off the album though is like "She's Out of Her Mind," "Los Angeles," "No Future." I'm like half and half on. I don't mind it, but I don't hate it. Like I don't mind it at all. Like I'll listen to it if that makes sense.
Yeah.
"Home is Such a Lonely Place" is probably my favorite song off the album. "Kings of the Weekend," "Teenage Satellites," "Left Alone" is alright. "San Diego" and "California" I like. Bohemian Rhapsody.
All right. Yeah, we're back. For you, it'll have been like 0 seconds, but there was a little intermission because there was a slight interruption. So when we paused, Gareth was just about to say, well, he did say, but I'm going to cut that out for the sake of editing a nice little piece together. He was saying his favorite songs off of Blink's new album. So if you want to go through those again.
Yeah, it was obviously the two singles, so "Bored to Death" and "Rabbit Hole." "She's Out of Her Mind," "Los Angeles," "No Future" I'm half on. "Home is Such a Lonely Place," which is my favorite song off the album. "Kings of the Weekend," "Teenage Satellites," "San Diego," and "California." And what I was saying was I was really disappointed with "Bohemian Rhapsody." I thought they had so much potential with that song, and I thought it was going to be fucking amazing, but it was 30 seconds of, oh, okay.
Yeah, like, you were also saying before how you thought what was it, Rabbit Hole and Bored to Death, out of the two, Rabbit Hole was the better one.
Oh, it was, I think, yeah.
To me, Rabbit Hole was the lesser of two evils, because that, in my opinion, they were both pretty bad. I don't know why they released those first, because, like, I'll explain why. Like, my favorites were Los Angeles, She's Out of Her Mind, Home is Such a Lonely Place, San Diego. Only thing that matters, and my favorite would have to be Teenage Satellites. There's also a bonus track called Hey I'm Sorry, which is pretty nice.
I haven't heard that one.
I'll send you the link. But
Alright, sick.
yeah, I don't know why they didn't release some of those first, because Bored to Death and Rabbit Hole were just kind of meh. I mean, obviously everyone's gonna have a different opinion, but that's mine. And mine's the right one, so yeah, like they they had some really nice songs on there, like well, I've already said it about the whole vocal melody thing. But yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody just, that was just, oh, what were they thinking? Like, I reckon they should have saved, and apparently it was a joke song, so they wanted to do all the heavy instrumentals and make it sound dope as hell, and then just,
It was like Built This Pool.
yeah, it
Which
was, you know,
I still like, personally, even though it's 18 seconds.
that one was okay, but like, when you have hard-hitting instrumentals and just an overall kick-ass sound, and then you just, oh, disappointing. So yeah. Next, I don't know much about it. I heard about it, but Gareth probably knows more about it than me because he was the one who mentioned it.
Yeah, I don't
Lionel Messi's tax fraud.
yeah, I've been following for a little while because obviously I'm a football fan. Him and his dad were
Soccer.
like, it's shut the fuck up. Him and his dad were sentenced. Messi was like 21 months for tax fraud or something like that. I can't remember what his dad was. But he probably ended up serving it. He was forced to pay like I think 2 million euros or something, and his dad was like 1.3 million euros or something like that to make up for it. I think. but the reason they won't get sentenced is because
they're rich soccer people.
No. It's because in Spain, if you're this is what I heard on Philip DeFranco or something.
Yeah, less than 2 years, then they don't have to serve.
If it's less than 2 years,
They can do it on probation.
You can do it on probation or something like that. And I was just like, I think that's a stupid rule, to be fair.
To
personally.
me, like, it depends on the crime. Like, so this goes lots of different ways. So, tax havens, my opinion on tax havens is that if you're a rich person and you have a shitload of money and you want to store some of it offshore, undisclosed and shit, it's like, rich people do it anyway. You know, it doesn't get... It's only been spoken about recently a lot. But, every rich person does it pretty much. If it's not hurting anyone else, like, it's still not right. But if it's not hurting anyone else, then it's not really that severe. But with all these... do you remember the Panama Papers?
Nope.
Oh, well, it was a big leak about how lots of millionaires and shit were putting money in tax havens in shell companies that were opened by a Panama banking... I don't know if it was a banking firm or something, but something to do with managing taxation and shit.
Yeah. What is it? Gina Reinhardt has money offshore, apparently.
Oh, hell yeah. So these tax havens, the shell companies that were made to hide the money, there was connections between those and, like, just war crimes and some shit. I don't fully understand it, and I'm not even going to Google it because apparently it's a super deep rabbit hole. But basically, it was bad. It was bad for everyone. So tax havens, it depends on how they work, but as far as actually getting jail time for that defrauding Spain of 4.1 million, is it euros?
Yeah, it would be euros. Spain needs euros.
Yeah. That's a shitload of money. And
he's been forced to pay back 2 million euros, something like that.
He gets to keep half of it.
Yeah. To be fair, Messi's claim that he let his father handle his money stuff like that.
And then his father was like, I didn't know.
And his father was like, yeah, I'll let the fucking accountants handle that shit. It's like, alright.
I reckon that's just a flat out lie. Like, you'd think, handling your taxes and handling your money is a pretty serious thing. You'd want to get involved in it. So you'd be asking a million and one questions. There's no way he didn't know about it.
Especially when you're earning over 300,000 a week.
Yeah. Yeah, so... Yeah, tax havens are a weird thing, but as for Lionel, I don't know how to pronounce it. I've heard you say Lionel, but I've heard others say Lionel.
No, I say Lionel, but I think the way Australians pronounce it is Lionel.
Oh, well.
But I say Lionel.
Oh, well. Lionel, whatever.
Let's call him Leo.
We'll call him Leo DiCaprio.
Messi. No, let's call him Messi.
Oh, well. It's in a pretty messy situation. I mean, yeah, that wasn't funny. I don't know how to conclude that. I mean, I don't really care too much. I just thought it was an interesting talking point.
Oh, on another thing, one of his teammates at Barcelona also got done for tax fraud and isn't serving the time. And he's Argentinian as well.
Wasn't there like a lot of people who got busted?
Yeah, Barcelona.
Like FIFA or something?
FIFA, man. Don't get me started on FIFA. They're corrupt as shit. Sepp Blatter.
So what exactly happened with that?
Oh, it's like I don't know too much about it. From my understanding, is like they accepted a lot of bribes and stuff for like the 2018 World Cup and the 2022 World Cup are both to be considered bribed to get it. So Russia and Qatar. I'm not sure about Brazil. I don't think Brazil's one was bribed.
Sounds like Qatar wasn't playing.
What?
It was a really bad, really poorly delivered pun. I was trying to make an instrument joke, but didn't work out.
Okay, no more of that.
None of that.
Yeah, to be fair, how the fuck does Qatar get a World Cup over, England or Spain or any of them? Like, the fuck is Qatar's football team like?
Well, there's 6 players, and each of them only has a single letter name. Yeah, no, none of that. Yeah, if anyone is listening to this, and you actually give a shit about football, just, leave comments or something. I
Leave
don't know where
comments
I'm...
about anything we've talked about. You like express your opinion.
Yeah, leave your opinions on the shit we've talked about, because that's one thing I'm kind of interested in doing is like audience interaction.
Yeah, definitely.
That sounds fun. So the last, well, actually, there's 2 topics, but I'm only going to cover one just because this has nearly gone on for, it's already 20 minutes in. So we'll finish up with how do subscription boxes make their money? So most people by now, they've heard of, if you don't know what a subscription box is, it's like Loot Crate and shit. Basically, you pay a certain amount, like monthly, biannually, or annually, and you get, it's just like a box of goodies delivered to your door. What doesn't make sense to me is, I'm just going to look up, like, one of the most recent Loot Crates. So, I don't know when they deliver them, so I'll just go, what was June. So, June 2016. Yeah, one thing I don't understand, and if you know, just please comment it. How do these subscription box companies make their money? Because some of the companies, they have subscriptions that are like $9 a month, but even in those, the contents, they look like they're worth much more than $9. So, I have no idea how that works.
I could be wrong here. I have a feeling it's like they're sponsored by companies. Like it's got to be, and that's how they get all their stuff.
Actually, yeah, okay.
Maybe.
I wasn't actually planning on doing this in the podcast, but I'm actually going to look up. Okay, they actually have a how it works thing on their website. Oh. Okay. Pick a crate. Loot Crate.
Yeah, I picked anime.
Oh, shit. Their ones are like $30 a month.
I thought the original was like $10 a month.
I know there's a company called One Up Box where theirs is $10 a month.
Huh.
Yeah, okay, $30 a month. See, that makes sense, but then again, it depends on what's in them.
In this one, there's a Deadpool doll.
It's not a doll, it's a figurine.
Shut the fuck up. A
vinyl figure.
Either a pop vinyl of Han Solo, I think that is Groot, or is that the dude from Rick and Morty? Or is that the dude from Back to the Future?
I can't actually tell because he's got the hair of he's got the overall look of Dr. Emmett Brown.
Yeah.
But I don't remember those goggles. And then Groot.
Okay, it's definitely not Rick and Morty. I don't know where the fuck I got that from.
Yeah.
Anyway,
because there's a picture of Rick and Morty. Actually, yes, it is.
Is it?
It has to be, because like right underneath that, it says July's theme is futuristic, and there's a picture of Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Okay, it's got to be. I don't know what the shirt is. Is that Power Rangers?
Power Rangers and TMNT, I think. No, not TMNT. TMNT comes to mind because it's green, but.
Oh well.
Yeah, and then a Daredevil beanie because.
Oh, was that I thought it was. It looked like a Don't Flop beanie.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the Rap Battle fans out there.
Yeah, that's your thing. Yeah, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so 4 to 6 items in every crate, $56+ of retail value.
Oh, that is not $56 of retail value. Any of that. I do not
total.
reckon. I do not. Oh, maybe the Halo box thing. Oh, to be fair, $20 for the pop vinyl.
Yeah.
$10 for the shirt, probably. Maybe a bit more. What? $10 for the beanie. That's $40. What would you say?
It's got to be the two figures that actually make up most of that cost.
It's got to be.
But the fact that they are 50 I can't even speak. The fact that they're more than $50 retail. Yeah, okay. Let's find out how this works. I'm curious. Okay. They said there was a what?
Sorry, I found the April one. There's Harry Potter stuff in there.
Hell yeah. It doesn't actually say how they. Yeah, it doesn't say how they get their money. Sorry, how they get like, how they get all these products and then sell them for cheaper than what they're actually worth.
I got a feeling they just get sponsored and stuff, and that's how they make most of their money.
Probably. Well, that about wraps up the first podcast. You know, if you enjoyed this, leave a like. If it's on SoundCloud, follow it or heart it, whatever. I haven't used SoundCloud in so long. I don't even know how it works, but I'm just going to put it on there as an audio only thing. Yeah. This is my first time doing a podcast, so it'll take some time getting used to it, but it's a
He won't be as awkward next time, is what he's saying.
Well, yeah. So yeah, point of this was, little project, just because I was listening to Bill Burr's podcast, and I just thought I want to do that. That looks fun. So yeah, see you next time.
Catch ya.